Hello, people of Earth, and whatever other planets watching this. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time, where we will continue the trading sequence for our super special, awesome item. And right here I'm just fast forwarding to our next destination, where we're going to take this broken Goron sword. And as you can see, we have a rather large Goron here. And he has hurt eyes. Suck it up! No, I'm just kidding. I hate getting stuff in my eyes, too. Especially when you have contacts. I don't know how many of you have contacts, but when you get crap in your eye when you have contacts in it freaking hurts, and it's annoying. And, ugh, it's just not fun. Anyway, so we're gonna trade him the sword for the Perscription. So, we're gonna take the Perscription to go get his eye drops, because he's not gonna be able to do anything with our broken sword until we get, his eyes fixed. So, I'm taking the path here through the forest temple, well, not the forest temple, but like the Lost Woods here. You can go whichever way you want, really, it doesn't matter since this item is not timed, this one in particular. So, I just went through this way. Because there is a shortcut here to Zora's domain, and that's pretty nice to have, I guess. But whatever. So, yeah, just almost done with the side quest. It's getting pretty near the end. I mean, we're a little over halfway through, I'd say. And I believe we're gonna have another timed item up here, which, ugh. King Zora, you take our time away so much. Actually, you're making us go quicker, so I don't know if that's true. But it's a good thing King Zora's not doing this, because knowing how slow he moves, he'd freaking take a million years to get this down to our next destination. So this is the eyeball frog. I don't know why it's an eyeball frog. I mean, it has eyeballs. I guess that makes that a legitimate name, but whatever. So we need to take it to make the world's finest eye drops. So, the way we're gonna do that is, we're gonna take it down to Lake Hylia. And, it's good to have Epona for this. In fact, you need Epona to get there fast enough, so make sure you have Epona. It's very important that you have Epona before doing the side quest, or at least before doing timed items in the side quest. Sign quest. That sounds weird. But yeah, so take it inside the lakeside laboratory. Dexter's lab. Okay, God, I want to watch that show now. That show's freaking awesome. Like, I don't know how many of you are used to watch Dexter's Lab as a kid, but that was the shit. Dexter's Lab. And all of the old Cartoon Network shows are pretty badass, I think. But they suck now. Except for Chowder. Chowder's awesome. But anyway, that's besides the point. So, this is actually pretty funny. Like, oh, an eyeball frog, we're gonna eat it. Oh wait, it's for making eye drops? I don't know why you'd want to eat that frog. Apparently it's a delicacy to this weirdo. Genderly undefinable person. I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I can't tell. And I guess if you want to correct me, go ahead. Because I know you will. I know you people will. So here we have the world's finest eye drops. And, I'm going to go ahead and take this back over to the Goron. And this is going on the final stretch to the end of this quest. So, it's gonna be... This is where that bean that I told you to plant in Goron's outside of the Dongo's cavern. This is where this one's gonna come into play. And it does help quite a bit with this particular trading sequence. So, yeah, but it's not necessary by any means. Like, before I did this playthrough, I never even did it just because I never felt like it. But here I freaking messed up. I jumped off at the wrong moment, but I think I did save just maybe a little bit of time, maybe not, I don't know. I think it would have been the same either way. Anyway, if you waited a little longer, you could have jumped off on the higher level instead of having to climb up, which would have shaved off a few seconds. But, yeah, that's my intelligence for you. Just jump off at the wrong moment. That's what I do. Finally use a shortcut, and I just mess it up. Anyway, so, here is Biggoron, where we will give him his eye drops and fix his eyes. Whoa. trippy. Falcon Punch! Anyway, so now he has awesome eyes. Awesome eyes. They're quite blue. He has clear eyes. Red eyes. Okay, anyway. Oh, forget I just said that. The Biggoron Sword Claim Check. This will ensure us that we get the Biggoron Sword, but it takes him 3 days to make it. That means you have to play the Sun Song 6 times. Yes, 6 times. So stand here like a sitting duck, play the Sun Song 6 times, and you can get the Biggoron Sword for the claim check. And thank God for video editing. That's all I'm gonna say right here. I mean, Jesus. Okay, so go ahead and show him the claim check, and we are going to get the sword. That is his finest work. The Biggoron Sword. And this is the best sword in the game. Well, you know, it's got its ups and downs, but most consider it to be the best. It has more ups than downs, I'd say. It's got longer range. It looks freaking awesome when you do a spin attack, for one. It has a very long range of the spin attack, like super range. You can't use your shield effectively while doing it, but you can do the slash attack still. Like I said, it has a longer range. It's a little more awkward to hit flying enemies with it because when you do a vertical slash, it kind of goes off at a slant like this. So I would recommend the Master Sword for aerial enemies. But yeah, it does twice the damage with the Master Sword. It's a really good sword, and to be honest, it's just all-around badass. I'd say that this side quest is definitely worth getting the Biggoron Sword if you're into that kind of stuff. So we would be able to use this in later dungeons and stuff like that, fight bosses and such, and get things done a lot quicker. But yeah, that's it for this part, and I will see you in the next part. Later.